What if the life you're dreaming of isn't something you have to build from scratch, but something you just need to accept? For years, you've probably been told to chase your dreams and work hard for a better future. But what if the single most powerful thing you could do is stop wishing for it and start living from it in your imagination right now? Today, I'm going to walk you through the most powerful method from the 20th century mystic Neville Goddard, 1905 to 1972, for making your desires an inevitable reality. By the end of this, you'll have a step-by-step guide to assuming the state of the wish fulfilled, and you'll understand why it's considered such a direct path to closing the gap between the life you have and the life you truly want.
Let's be honest, how many times have you set a goal, visualized it, repeated affirmations, and then spent your days in a state of low-key anxiety, wondering when it's going to show up? You check your bank account, you check your phone for a message, you look for any sign of progress, and when you don't see it, that familiar wave of disappointment hits you. This is the exhausting cycle of wanting. When you are in a state of wanting something, you are, by definition, reinforcing the fact that you don't have it. Your entire emotional state is built on a foundation of lack. You are sending a message to your subconscious mind, I am without this. And because your inner state influences your perception and actions, your reality continues to reflect a world where you are, in fact, without that thing. This endless loop of desire and disappointment is draining. It can make manifestation feel like a constant struggle against your current circumstances. You might have some wins here and there, but they can feel random, like you just got lucky, rather than being a predictable outcome of a power you can consciously direct. The frustration comes from trying to change the outside world without first changing your inner world. It's like trying to change the reflection in the mirror without changing the person looking into it. This is where so many of us get frustrated and give up. We conclude that this stuff doesn't work or that it only works for certain people. But the issue often isn't the principle itself, it's the application. You might have been trying to create your future from your present state of lack instead of creating your present from your future state of fulfillment.
This is where the philosophy of Neville Goddard really changes the game. His core message was revolutionary in its simplicity. To manifest your desire, you must stop thinking of it and start thinking from it. This is the whole idea behind assuming the state of the wish fulfilled. So what does that actually mean? It means that instead of seeing your desire as a distant goal you're chasing, you mentally and emotionally occupy the reality where it's already a done deal. This isn't about faking it till you make it. According to Goddard's philosophy, you are using the primary creative power in the universe, your own imagination, to step into a new state of being and make it your home. Neville taught that consciousness is the one and only reality. This is a metaphysical concept, not a scientifically proven fact, but it is the foundation of his entire system. He proposed that the world you experience isn't some fixed, objective thing, but a mirror reflecting the state of consciousness you're currently living in. Therefore, to change your world, you don't fight the reflection. You change your inner state, and the outer world, he taught, has no choice but to conform. While there is no scientific evidence that consciousness can directly alter external reality, the principle of using focused imagination is powerful. The assumption of the feeling of the wish fulfilled acts as a bridge, impressing your subconscious mind and influencing your perceptions, behaviors, and opportunities. It's the key that helps you move from feeling like a victim of your circumstances to becoming the conscious creator of your experience.
So, how do we actually do this? This isn't about aimless daydreaming. It's a specific technique that Neville called the state akin to sleep, or SATS, a focused, deliberate process for impressing your subconscious mind with a new reality. Let's walk through it, step by step. Step 1, the relaxation, the gateway. First, and most importantly, you need to get your physical body still and quiet your conscious mind. Think of your conscious mind as a gatekeeper. It's analytical, critical, and often full of doubt. To introduce a new idea, you need to bypass this gatekeeper and speak directly to the subconscious, which in this philosophy is the creative part of you that accepts feelings as truth. Find a comfortable position where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes, take a few slow, deep breaths. With each exhale, feel your body getting heavier and more relaxed. Let go of the tension in your jaw, your shoulders, your hands. Your goal is to reach a drowsy, meditative state, that gentle drift you feel right before you fall asleep. This is the state akin to sleep. You're not totally asleep, but you're not fully awake either. Your body is still, and your mind is quiet and receptive. This is the fertile ground where you'll plant the seeds of your new reality.
Step 2. Clarify your desire, the destination. Before you start imagining, you have to know your destination. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? Get specific. But even more importantly, ask, what would it feel like if it were already true? Don't just think about having more money. Focus on the feeling of security and freedom it would give you. Don't just picture a relationship. Focus on the feeling of being loved, cherished, and secure. The feeling is the secret ingredient. Once you're clear on the feeling you want to embody, you're ready to build the scene that will spark it.
Step 3. Construct your scene, the movie. Now you're going to create a short, simple, imaginal act that implies your wish is already fulfilled. This is key. The scene must take place after your desire has been realized. You are not imagining how it happened. You are imagining a moment that could only happen because it already did. Keep the scene short, just a few seconds long, so you can easily loop it. And you must see it from a first-person perspective. You're not watching a movie of yourself on a screen. You are the one in the scene, seeing through your own eyes. Here are a few ideas. For a new job, your scene could be a friend shaking your hand and saying, "Congratulations on the new job." You'd feel their grip, see their smiling face, and hear their voice. For a marriage, your scene could be feeling the simple, solid weight of a wedding band on your finger as you do something mundane, like gripping your steering wheel or holding a coffee mug. For financial security, your scene could be looking at your banking app and feeling a calm wave of relief as you see the balance you desire. The goal is to engage your senses as much as possible. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel physically? The more sensory details you include, the more real it will feel, and the more powerfully you'll impress your subconscious mind. Step 4. Generate the feeling, the fuel. This is the secret sauce. This is the engine of creation. As you loop your short scene over and over in your imagination, your main focus is to generate the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Imagination without feeling is just a daydream. It's the feeling that gives your imaginal act life and directs your subconscious to accept it as real. As you imagine your friend congratulating you, feel the swell of pride and gratitude. As you feel that ring on your finger, let the feeling of being loved and secure wash over you. As you see the bank balance, feel that deep, quiet satisfaction and peace. Don't try to force a high-energy emotion like frantic excitement. Often, the true feeling of fulfillment is a calm, confident knowing.
It's the natural, peaceful feeling you'd have after living with your desire for a while. It's not the wild joy of winning the lottery, it's the quiet confidence of already being wealthy. Settle into this feeling. Let it saturate your being. Keep looping your scene until this feeling of "it is done" feels natural and real to you.
Step 5. Persist in the assumption. Living in the end. Your imaginal act in Sats plants the seed. To make it grow, you have to live in the end during your waking hours. This just means carrying the feeling of your wish fulfilled with you throughout your day. This doesn't mean you become delusional or ignore your current reality. It means you no longer give the outside world the power to dictate your inner state. You have a secret now. You know the truth of what you've created in your imagination. You can practice this by paying attention to your inner conversations. When you talk to yourself, are you speaking from the state of someone who is still wanting, or from the state of someone who already has what they desire? When a bill shows up, instead of feeling anxiety, you can briefly return to the feeling of security you cultivated in Sats. When you feel a pang of loneliness, you can briefly touch the imaginary ring on your finger and remember the feeling of being loved. Living in the end is about staying loyal to your unseen, imagined reality, even when the 3D world seems to disagree with it. You simply persist in your assumption, trusting that what you have created within will influence your reality.
As you practice this, doubt is going to show up. It's inevitable. Your senses will report that nothing has changed. Your logical mind will call you a fool. This is the real test. When doubt appears, don't fight it. Fighting it just gives it more energy. Acknowledge it, and then gently return your focus to your assumption. You can remind yourself that the physical world is a reflection of past states of being. It's old news. Your new imaginal act is the new cause, and its effect is on the way. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every 5 minutes to check if it's growing. You trust that you planted it correctly, you give it water, and you let the process unfold. Your imaginal act is the planting. Living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the water. Have faith in the process you've set in motion.
You are the author of your life story. According to this philosophy, the power to create the reality you desire is not outside of you. It is your own imagination, your own consciousness. The technique of assuming the state of the wish fulfilled is a direct path to claiming the life that is waiting for you. So stop hoping, stop wishing, stop waiting. Decide what you want. Enter the state where it is already yours. Feel the reality of it and persist in that feeling. Make your future dream a present fact in your imagination and watch as your world begins to reshape itself around your new assumption. To anchor this powerful feeling of success, go to the comments right now and write, "It is done." By doing this, you're making a powerful statement to yourself and the universe that you have accepted your desire as a present fact. And if this guide resonated with you, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps others find this life-changing information. Now, go and assume the victory.